is literally all I have left after talking to y'all. Like, it's ridiculous. I crushed. I really crushed. And I had a water. Hey Journeys. Oh my gosh. Just watching Nisha's vlog right now. Thank you, girl, for your comment on my last video. Well, it's probably not the last one y'all are seeing, but thank you for always engaging with my content. Like, I really love how YouTubers can, you know, support one another. It used to be like a point in the community where it wasn't like sub for sub, but it was just this organic like connection that you just made online. And I think that's like the foundation of like what social media was built off of. The earlier days of Tumblr, like I know Tumblr has really evolved now. Those days.
Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. I just stopped at Chick-Fil-A and I end up getting me a 12 count chicken nuggets because I'm being fat and hungry. I'm supposed to be watching my spending. It's a process, okay y'all? I'm working on it, but I did want to come on and just do like a quickie little video with y'all. I don't know if it's gonna be integrated within a vlog or a video on its own, but I'm really in a space, y'all, where I want to give y'all more on this space and not really think about how, you know, that little voice inside of your head that tells you all these ridiculous things. Like, you know, I'm talking about the foundational days of like Tumblr and YouTube when people, all they did was car vlog. And y'all know I'm creative and I shouldn't feel like I have something to prove because like I set this bar to look a certain way. One thing that has really been on my heart a lot is to like use my throat chakra more, to speak more and to speak up. When I watched Chimdy's video, she said something that really like resonated with me and connected with me. Bless this food, man, nourish my body. Ooh, that is so hot. Oh my god. I had to change my battery. My dang on tongue on fire. But I'm so freaking hungry, y'all. I'm supposed to be saving money, but I haven't. So yeah, I was watching one of Chimdy's videos and she was saying how basically she will be afraid to speak out about political things and how she looks up to someone like Jackie Aina who publicly speaks up about like different controversial topics. She really addresses the representation of Black women in beauty spaces and online. She really like paved the way for a lot of creators. Now I know some people don't really care for her and I'm not even saying that she's somebody that I watch like that, but I do really admire how she is so willing to speak up on her channel about, you know, whatever topic that she feels passionate about. And for me, y'all, I'm also a person, ooh, I almost rolled over something. I'm also a person who can be very passionate about certain things, and it comes up a lot in my relationships just how passionate I can be. And so I feel like on my platforms I have really been holding back what I've said and how much I've been vulnerable to share through like my healing journey. And that's something that I really want to work towards, like having better management over, you know. And that's just like a couple people, but I also watch like so many other creators who's really out here and just showing up very vulnerably. I think that's kind of why I tapped into the podcast space. I mean, I wanted to have a podcast for a while. That little voice inside of my head talked me out of it that I was telling y'all about. I actually went ahead and did it. I wanted to really be dedicated to me hearing my own voice. I actually wrote a journal entry coming into November. I stated this month is an opportunity for me to show up fully. The way in which I live my life is solely up to me. I release the need to be accepted and understood. I trust my decision-making process. All the reassurance is within the faith I have, that the plans for me are good and prosperous. My life path is divine and I will shine this month. So that was the energy that I stepped into November with. I'm actually a life path 11. I feel like this month is going to be very, very transformative for me. I come on there, I talk really vulnerably, but I know that there's so many more layers that I can really unpack on the podcast, and also content on this channel that I can put out. I've been in a space for a while where I haven't really known what to post because, you know, I'm into so many different things and there's so many different expressions of myself that I could like really show. And I think I got into the comfort zone of the vlogs because I had got really skilled in them, and it's like I kept amazing myself each and every time. I saw this quote somewhere, I think it's by Oscar Wilde, and it says, I just keep astonishing myself. Astonishing, like, what beautiful word choice. I just keep astonishing myself, and that's what makes life worth living. And when I say that quote really spoke volumes to me, y'all, it spoke volumes, okay? You can apply that quote in different areas of your life, and for me, like, one thing that I can think about is the vlogs. That's all I was posting was vlogs for the last few months. To me, they just kept getting better and better, while at the same time I still wanted more. Actually, y'all, I didn't want more. I had capacity for more, but I really wasn't pushing myself there to do that, you know, due to fear and doubt and the perception of how I will be perceived. But I've really been thinking about bringing back Sunday Night Live. I was going through my content. I was like, really, has it been a year? I don't know if that's when I last updated the playlist or if it's actually been a year since I did Sunday Night Live. And I felt like that was a space that really worked for us and like curated our engagement with one another. And I've really been trying to figure out like why my views look like it does and things like that. I know the YouTube space is changing. I know that I can take accountability and say I haven't did everything I could to really like grow my channel. But that's because for me, I just want it to happen very organically. This is one thing that I don't want a science to be to it or math to be to it. I just want to create my work and put it somewhere where other people can engage with it, you know? I'm in a little traffic, y'all, but that's fine. I hope y'all don't have nowhere that y'all trying to run off to. Another thing that's been challenging is like the length of my videos. I have this idea that y'all won't sit and watch me for this long. I don't know why I made that up. I don't know where it came from. Oh, I don't want to make a 30-minute vlog. Let's just make it 15 minutes. That way I know people watch the whole thing. Like, but why wouldn't they watch 30 minutes of your content? So that's something that I also been processing. The season's changing, so it's just giving off different energy. But I can say that I have been very intentional about like the financial house, my achievement house, my progress house, you know, like really been focusing in on that. I feel like over the summer it was giving like, you know, just fun loving, positive, enjoyment, leisure, just basking in the gloriousness of life. But I guess now that it's fall, I'm trying to ground up a little bit. Get a little more structure. But also just make additional ways for myself. Me suffering helps no one. say things like I want to make a difference in the lives of real people in real places, when I say stuff like that, I'm doing this so that it can matter. And that's like one of my big like overarching premises in life, is like finding meaning in things. I really like get off of doing that. And it's definitely made navigating in this society difficult. And I've been asking why like for the longest. Like I always just was like, okay, but why? I used to get in so much trouble, y'all, for just talking back. I would get in trouble for questioning like what we were learning in church. The amount of times that I got told like you need to stay in a child's place is ridiculous. But I have something to say, and like this don't make sense to me. I've really been challenged with, you know, working a traditional job and doing something that's like out of the norm, but not really. It's like I've been through a tug of war or something. It's like I'm at a tug of war with this thing. And on my podcast, I talk a lot about, it's called Journey Free Podcast. So I do talk about like getting out of the system, if that makes sense, or matrix, whatever y'all want to call it. I do talk about that on there. And so like that's also a challenge, like walking in how I talk and really having like that faith to understand that nothing is just too above you or too crazy to be attained. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to work a non-traditional schedule, that's okay. Like do what works for you. If one day you just don't want to work at all, then don't. You know, I just want to start feeling way less obligated to certain things and to certain ways and certain lifestyles. It can be so just in your face too. Like the programming be real. The traffic is picking up. I am about to be on my way home. So I didn't finish eating with y'all, but y'all seen Chick-Fil-A before, because I definitely didn't make a video or a picture of myself. But y'all seen it before. Tell me why the Powerball is $825 million. Maybe the things, the places, the people, the experiences that I could have, be, and do, and immerse myself in with $825 million, okay? But y'all, thank you for joining me. Thank you. If you made it to this point, put 825 in the comment section with any emoji of your choice, because then that's how I know you like really made it to the end. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Y'all know how to go. I want to like bring some new things to the channel, so make sure y'all post notifications on. That way you can always be on the up and up as the next time that I post. I hope y'all are doing amazing, living in your vitality, your wellness, and your abundance. Can I get an ashe for having a sacred space to meet up with like-minded individuals as y'all selves, to just dialogue and converse about this thing we call life. I hope y'all enjoyed this or resonated with it, felt some type of emotion towards this video, that it was relatable for you. And I will see y'all on my next one. Y'all are slipping and sliding, honey. It is time for me to